Hey Charlie, what are we doing?
Hey, animal.
We're gonna go see animals?
Yeah.
At the Wildlife Museum?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Say 1, 2, 3, go.
3, 9, go.
Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tommy and this is Tommy's Tesla Tech and Travel. Although we're not traveling a lot right now, we're still trying to do stuff around our local community here in Tucson and around southern Arizona itself. Today, Charlie and I, because Henry's feeling a little under the weather, we're going to go head over and check out the International Wildlife Museum. If you've never been to or heard of, the International Wildlife Museum is a place here in Tucson. It shows an entire gamut of all the animals in not only Arizona, but across the world. They're all stuffed, so they're non-living animals. But my kids are there and have a great time because it's very educational, it's a lot of fun, it's very interactive, and they have one of the coolest center structures I've ever seen. So go ahead and take a ride with us as we head on over there today. This beautiful, cloudy, monsoon-laden, Tucson-rific day. I think that's a word, but if it's not a word, it is now. All right, well, go ahead and take a ride with us as we head on over to the International Wildlife Museum here in Tucson, Arizona. Almost made it. All right, the International Wildlife Museum here in Tucson was actually founded in 1988 as a place for, well, kids to come and learn about animals around the world, like I was saying earlier. And it's just become a Tucson staple. Whenever you visit, it's one of the places you have to stop by. So I think we're kind of awake now, so we're still going to try and hit the museum. Worst case scenario, I'll give you guys a tour. One common misconception answered. Yes, we do have water in Arizona. Just not a lot of it. Look at the hippo. And look, they even pay tribute to Kevin Smith here. Whoa, look at the birds. Look, it's a dodo. Oh, squirrel, you so funny. Eggs? Big eggs. They belong to a big bird, huh? Those make a big omelet. Will those make a big omelet? Yeah. Say hi, tiger. Found them. About to enter McElroy Hall. He's actually the founder of the museum back in 1988. Oh, a giraffe? I see it. It's crazy big, huh? I mean, just the sheer volume of the type of animals that kids can come in and see here is amazing. I mean, and like I was talking earlier, there's all kinds of interactive stuff as well, like this alligator you can pose with and take pictures. But just, my God, it looks like Gaston's hunting lodge from Beauty and the Beast. Am I right? I think it's already like my second Disney reference. Wow, it really is breathtaking. And one thing I do like about this museum as well, the dioramas and setups and everything remind me a lot of the Smithsonian's, the museums I spent a lot of time going to when I was a kid out in DC. Man, I can't even talk right now. But just the, I don't know, attention to detail, the quality of the displays, they're really, really impressive here. I put this on par with any of the natural history museums throughout the world. To me, this is the amazing center point of the whole museum. If you come here and you don't see this, you didn't get your money's worth. Ready? Whoa. It's surrounded by dioramas throughout the whole museum, but it shows all the animals that live in the mountains and hills that they display here. It's amazing. Like again, the dioramas, the entire museum set up around them. Turkey. Bear. It's a bear? Yeah. What kind of bear? Big bear? back to the middle. My goodness. One thing I think is pretty cool, and I could be wrong, those are actually offices that surround it. That'd be an amazing place to work every day. It's not broken, it's just nighttime. Yeah. It's the desert at night. I love the ambient noise too. It's like a Disney dark ride, but you know, we're walking. Whoa. Is this cool? Yeah. I don't know how much y'all can see, but it's pretty impressive once you're in here. And we're back into the museum. We may have water, but I'll be the first to admit, we don't got a lot of trees. So that's why it's in the museum, so us Tucsonans can see what a big tree looks like. Turkey. Seriously, I love the ambient noise. It makes you feel like you're actually in the wild. It's really cool. It's kind of like riding the Pandora. I know I talked about it was, you know, like Disney, but it's kind of like riding the Pandora River journey in Walt Disney World. Just the noises all around you. Ooh. Whoa, it's a mammoth. Whoa. A giant deer. It's amazing. He's still waking up. He fell asleep as soon as we got here. So technically, we've reached the end of the museum, but if you really take your time and walk through and look at every little thing, it's worth the money. Like, we actually have a membership here. I like to come more often because the kids love it. It's really interactive and just gives you a complete history of all the animals that are in this world, including us, because people forget we're kind of animals. Amazing human history like this. Amazing animal history, both present, extinct, and well, just come and check it out. Tucson, Arizona, the International Wildlife Museum. I don't know, like I said, I keep saying it again, I mean, get your money's worth, because if you're gonna spend to go do something, might as well be fun and entertaining and one of a kind. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but you have to stop by and see places like this. The museums, the off-road attractions, like this is located just outside the city of Tucson, out in the mountains of West Tucson. It's, I don't know, it's Tucson's castle. Thank you, old friend. Until next time. I love how the museum overlooks the complete city of Tucson as well. As you can see right over there, monsoons are starting today. We get the scattered showers in select areas, and it goes on for about the entire month. All right, some final thoughts. You know, the zoo, I love taking the kids there so they can see animals, because some kids aren't fortunate enough to travel and go and see the world. My kids have been fortunate enough where we've traveled quite a bit, and they've seen a lot of different animals, a lot of different things, but not everyone is that lucky. But the thing is, with the zoo, it does have some shortcomings. It doesn't let you see all these different animals. They can only have, maintain, feed, and keep healthy so many at a time. But places like this at the Wildlife Museum, yes, they are stuffed animals, but it lets people see animals that they'll never get to see otherwise, and kind of in person, full-size giraffes, full-size mountain goats. I mean, you name it, this museum has them. And the fact that it's centered around education, I mean, there's so many fun things you can go out and do in this world. And granted, not all of it has to be educational, but something like this, it mixes both beautifully. It's educational and fun. Normally my kids have a blast. Charlie, unfortunately, just woke up from a nap when we walked in there. He was being kind of a pain. But we did the whole thing. He had to point out some stuff he loved, some stuff I loved. Now, time to go run some errands. Thanks for taking another ride with us. I hope you tune in again. I hope you enjoyed our trip to the International Wildlife Museum. And make sure you come and check them out. All right? Thanks for taking a ride with us, and hope we can take a ride again soon. So I just had to share it. We were on our way home. I was stopping to grab food for us because neither one of us felt like cooking right now. And two older gentlemen creepily just walked up to my door while I was waiting for my food to be ready. And the guy said, "Sorry to bother you, but this is one of those Teslas I've heard so much about. I've never seen one before." So I just kind of gave him a little tour of the car, and we talked about it. And that's actually why I created this channel, is to share the car, what it is. They actually had all the misconceptions we talked about in some early on videos, such as, Oh, I heard they take forever to charge. No, about 15 minutes when I'm out and about. Oh, well, I heard it's so much more expensive. No, a full going from 20% to 90% usually runs me about $12. And that's with the new inflation costs. Oh, well, I heard you can't go very far on them. Nope, been to Orlando and back from Tucson, been to California and back a bunch of times, been to Phoenix and back at least 40 times. No, it's like having a regular car. It's just a lot of people want to justify why they don't want them or why we shouldn't go to electric. But the reality is, it's just like having a normal gas car, except it's a little bit cheaper for maintenance, a little bit cheaper for keeping it fueled, but it is a little bit more expensive to own as far as the payments go. But the savings from the latter offset the cost. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Two gentlemen came up and decided they wanted to ask me about the car. Well, now we're on our way home. Say bye, Charlie. Ah, you're Charlie.